Howdy, howdy. It's a new week, and it is already Friday because I've been busy taking care of things. Less on the printer front, although I did go ahead and do maintenance on my printers. I didn't show any of it in the video, but every time I do a craft fair, I always go ahead and re-lubricate the Z-axis and the rails on the A1 and A1 Mini. So I went ahead and took care of that, gave it some TLC. And past that, I've actually been busy printing some teacher appreciation gifts for my kids. My wife found these items right here. They're custom signs for their teachers. Went ahead and printed them. Each of them took about 17 hours and quite a bit of filament. I think about 500 grams of filament total. So we are going to put it on our Etsy shop just in case there's anyone else who is interested in getting them for teacher appreciation, although it is pretty late in the season. But regardless, it's a pretty cute item. Past that, we've already gotten a couple dragons with eggs that I have been working on printing. Let's see if I can get it open. So this individual right here asked for one of the cat dragons in the medium size in a rainbow filament with pink accents. I did go ahead and let them know that even though it is rainbow, it has to do with where it's going to be on the placement. They just approved the picture of it shortly, so tomorrow I'll be sending it out. And this one's just a basic white and brown. This is actually a color I've sold a few times. It's the default color I have on the Etsy shop. Past that, we've kind of taken inventory of everything that we've had from the last craft fair. We're going to slowly rebuild up our collection, but we're going to more focus on new products for the next couple weeks, like these teacher signs. Another item that we have is right here, the rose dragons. I'd printed a few of these before, but never in the multicolor and never on our Etsy store. So, rose, let's go ahead and give it a red. So I went ahead and did it with a green body and red roses. That should be finished in the morning. And my daughter pointed out, she's like, you can use the red and the green to actually purge into an egg. And although I thought it would be a good idea, it kind of looks like it merged together and kind of made it a brown. So we'll see how it turns out once it's done. But yeah. Past that, I am printing another crystal egg just for an order that I had, just going with the rose quartz. And I have finally begun to experiment with TPU. So this is just some TPU fabric. I'll pull it off here shortly for a video. But yeah, I'm going to try to do a little bit more on the TPU side. Please, if anyone has recommendations about items to print, whether that's for personal or for selling, please let me know. So far I did which I can't find it right now, I did do a pickleball, and I've actually been playing with that all day today. And then this fabric, and I think past that I might do a few fidget things, but that's about it for now. Oh, I did go ahead and get it. I wanted to test it out. One of the individuals on my video recommended that I try one of these Cryo Grip Pro Glacier plates. They were on a good deal for the A1, so I'm going to try it out, see how it works. If it works good, then I'm going to probably upgrade to those ones for the other printers that I have. I mean, it looks sleek, looks nice. It's supposed to have really good grip strength. Because as of right now, I have just been using the school glue, which works for the most part, but sometimes, especially with these open air ones, some items do pop off a little bit. So yeah, for this week, or at least the rest of this week, I'm really going to be focusing on a few new items, a few TPU prints, and kind of going from there. It's probably going to be a shorter video, but I'll touch base with you on a Saturday or at least Sunday with how our sales went for the week. Yeah. All right, it's the end of the week. It's actually Monday. Got my days all mixed up because of the holiday weekend, so I'll be finishing this video up and giving a recap for the week on top of letting you know everything else that's happened for the week. So the Rose Dragon ended up finishing. I think it looks really good. I haven't had a chance to post it on the Etsy shop yet. And the egg looks okay. Almost looks kind of like a strawberry. We'll see. But either way, I'm sure someone will buy it. As for the TPU, I've been experimenting quite a bit. We have this fabric. I was just testing elasticity. Just went with a pickleball. The dog's actually been having a blast playing with that. And then, of course, as soon as they found out I could do flexible stuff, or more flexible, my girls asked for various flexible items like this stingray. I did a star, and I've actually got a heart printing now. Yeah, here's the heart that's printing now. That'll be done for my middle child. Biggest complaint though, and I've dried the mess out of this TPU. It's Polymake 95. It is just stringing out the wazoo. I do know TPU is more prone to string, but any recommendations you can have about ways to not have to deal with so much stringiness, that would be great. I dried it for over 12 hours today alone. Yeah, I don't really have any issues with any of my other filaments for the most part. Past that, on the A1, I'm currently doing a color of the Crystal Dragon just to update an Etsy picture. We're going with a navy blue with a blue silver crystals. The P1S, I have been having issues with him, and I'm still working on him a little bit. I had a dragon I was printing, and just kept having issues with it clogging and clogging and clogging. Ended up having to fail that print. However, as soon as I went to go look at it, you probably can't see it, but did some testing and got this benchy printed, and I'll just crack it right here. Yeah, I mean it's essentially hollow. It's spongy and destroyed. First I was concerned it was something with the printer, so I did put in a 0.2 millimeter nozzle, which is another one that I had for the printer. Worked perfectly fine, so it's definitely a clog or something with the nozzle. I did a few cold pulls and did a few things to clear it, and it seems to have gotten better. However, I'm still noticing a lot of inconsistencies, so I don't know. I'm still going to work on it a little bit tonight, maybe tomorrow, and if I can't get it worked out, I may have to order a new nozzle, at least until I can get it fixed, which wouldn't be a bad idea for me to have a few of them around. Any recommendations that you have for taking care of a completely clogged P1S nozzle, let me know in the comments. I'd appreciate that. Past that, I know I don't really have much in terms of new items on here because I've been busy doing another print, a filament wall. So I spent a good bit of the day yesterday and the day before just getting all this printed, stacked up here, and semi-organized. I still have many ways that I can fix this, but overall I'm satisfied. Yes, I recognize it's crooked. I realized that about halfway through it and didn't feel like redoing it, so there we go. But very satisfied with these dowel based systems that I've seen. Pretty straightforward print. If I remember which file I used, I'll put it in the description. But yeah, other new things, I did print Hueforge I'm going to be adding to the Etsy shop, and that's actually about it. As far as sales, I haven't had a chance to drop them off, but I do have 5 orders right here that are ready to be dropped off. This was a couple dragons, Posca marker. This up here was for a Lego letters someone had purchased, looks like a whole classroom's worth for the end of the year gifts for kids, and a Lego brick pen holder. So yeah, that's about 5 items. I think we had 7 orders for the week total and about $120. So not a bad week. Definitely not as great as last week, but we don't have any fairs. I did just sign up for a few small fairs. Unfortunately, there's no big ones, or not really fairs, more like a pop-up boutique. I don't really see any fairs for the summer, at least not near me. So yeah, I'll start working on prepping for that soon. Oh, and I did get a pack of glow filament. Haven't quite tested it yet. My girls are already begging for some things to print. I'd appreciate any recommendations for it because I have had no experience with any glow filament. It's been super dreary, so I haven't even been able to really get it outside to see how it even glows. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video. If you guys have any comments or questions, feel free to leave a comment. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you.